Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Saturday, 2nd of September 2023. This day is celebrated as World Coconut Day. This day also commemorates the formation day of the Asian Pacific Coconut Community, APCC. Important historical event on September 2nd, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, was sworn in as Prime Minister of Interim Government of Undivided India. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that IIT Delhi student dies by suicide, second case in 2 months. It is the second incident of suicide on IIT Delhi campus in the last 2 months. The Hindu newspaper also states that it killed 29 injured in Manipur since August 29 sources. A checkpoint in Churachandpur district of Manipur on July 23, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that some countries are trying to hijack G20 agenda, says Russia. Russian ambassador Denis Alipov says. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Indian-based research organization all set to launch mission to study sun from Sriharikota today. Spacecraft to cover 1.5 million kilometer distance to L1 point of the nearly 4 months. After a successful landing on the moon, the Indian Space Research Organization is ready to launch its Aditya L1 mission to study the sun at 11:50 am on Saturday from the second launch pad at Sriharikota. The space agency said the spacecraft would be launched by PSLV C-57 rocket. Indian Express also states that so do social service on leave, be ambassadors for nation building army to its soldiers. The latter lays emphasis on carefully utilizing the time which soldiers spend on a leave in order to perform various social service duties. This has been suggested in an annexure to the letter. The directive goes on to say that while the aim of granting leave to soldiers is to enable an individual to spend time with his family and address personal commitments, educate, a scope exists to gainfully utilize the time spent on leave to engage with the local community in constructive manner. Indian Express also states that DMRC starts 10-day safety drive on metro to prevent sexual harassment. The DMRC, CISF and Delhi police are jointly conducting the drive. A 28-year-old man was arrested on Wednesday for allegedly masturbating and ejaculating on a minor girl on the metro. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that enforcement drive arrests Jet Airways founder Naresh Goyal in bank fraud case. The Enforcement Directorate on Friday arrested Naresh Goyal, founder of the grounded private airline Jet Airways, after questioning him for several hours as a part of its money laundering investigation related to an alleged bank fraud of around 538.62 crore. The Central Bureau of Investigation registered its case based upon a complaint in November 2022 from a Canara Bank, Mumbai. The case registered under section of the Indian Penal Code and Prevention of Corruption Act related to the alleged offences of cheating, criminal conspiracy, criminal breach of trust and a criminal misconduct against the accused for causing the bank a loss of 538.62 crore. Hindustan Times also states that Ramnath Kovind led a panel for One Nation, One Election push. The Union government on Friday announced a committee to explore the possibility of simultaneous polls for the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, sparking a debate on a factious issue with a far-reaching impact on Indian politics, the constitution and federalism. File photo of the President Ramnath Kovind. Hindustan Times also states that G20 remains important despite Russia-China's absence, German Chancellor says. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said the upcoming G20 summit in India remains important despite the absence of Russia and China. In an interview with the German radio station Deutschlandfunk, released late on Friday, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Going towards the economy of the country, GST revenues in August hit 3-month low at rupees 1.59 lakh crore. Sensex Nifty rally around 1% on a strong macro data. Global cues metal power shares led gains. Moody's raises India's CY 2023 growth forecast to 6.7%. Going towards the world news, including economist turned politician Tharman Shanmugaratnam becomes the president of Singapore. Flights cancelled, businesses shut as a typhoon Sarla barrels towards Hong Kong, southern China. Key points: United States job growth picks up in August, wages gains slow. Singaporeans vote to elect 9th president, Indian origin ex-minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam in the race. Russia reports more drone attacks as the satellite photos indicate earlier bodies destroyed. 2 aircrafts. Nick Carter of Backstreet Boys facing civil lawsuits in Vegas, alleging a sexual assault decades ago. Going towards science and technology, India's first solar observatory mission Aditya L1 to be launched at 11:50 a.m. on September 2nd, that is today. Aditya L1 on board the PSLV C-57, the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota on September 1st, 2023 on the highway of its launch. Most avian flu outbreaks in India reported from post-monsoon to pre-summer season steady. Highly pathogenic avian influenza HPAI viruses H5N1 and H5N8 have been one of the leading causes of avian disease worldwide, resulting in several economic losses and posing a potential zoonotic risk. Crashed Russian mission left a crater on moon, NASA images show. A combination of a picture of NASA Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter LRO image shows the surface of the moon on June 27, 2020 and August 24, 2023. Before and after appearance of the crater, likely the impact site of Russia's Luna 25 mission in the screen grabs obtained from a gift image released August 31, 2023. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, whose birth anniversary is 14 April 1891 up to 6 December 1956, was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constituent Assembly debates, served as the law justice minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after renouncing Hinduism. Mr. Ambedkar says a famous quotation. He says that however good a constitution may be, if those who are implementing it are not good, it will prove to be bad. However bad a constitution may be, if those implementing it are good, it will prove to be good. Okay, thank you.